What happens when the call for sovereignty turns into a quest for a religious state? This is a question that finds echoes worldwide, from the Middle East to South Asia, from Europe to Africa. Today we dive into this complex issue, exploring two sides of the same coin: the demand for a Sikh state, Khalistan, and the call for a Hindu nation in India. On one hand, there are those who argue for Khalistan, a separate Sikh state. This demand, they say, is born out of a feeling of marginalization, a sense that the Sikh community's rights and culture are not being adequately protected within the Indian Union. They point to incidents like the 1984 anti-Sikh riots as evidence of this neglect. The demand for Khalistan, in this view, is a call for self-determination, for a space where Sikh identity can thrive without fear. However, there are those who label this demand as terrorism, arguing that the call for Khalistan incites violence and threatens the unity of India. They point to the violent methods used by some Khalistan supporters in the past as proof. For them, the demand for Khalistan is not a quest for rights, but a threat to national security. On the other side of the debate is the call for a Hindu nation within India. Supporters argue that India, being a majority Hindu country, should reflect this in its identity. They argue for a nation where Hindu values and traditions take center stage, where the laws of the land are based on Hindu principles. Yet, there are those who strongly oppose this idea. They warn against the dangers of religious nationalism, arguing that it could lead to the marginalization of other religious communities. They fear that a Hindu nation could undermine the secular principles upon which India was founded, leading to a loss of diversity and an erosion of democratic values. So, where does this leave us? On one hand, the demands for Khalistan and a Hindu nation are rooted in a desire for identity, for a space where a community's culture and values are respected and protected. Yet, on the other, these demands carry the risk of exclusion, of marginalizing other communities, and potentially disrupting the unity of the nation. These are difficult questions, with no easy answers. They require careful thought, an understanding of history, and above all, a commitment to the principles of democracy and diversity. Whatever the answer may be, it's clear that the debate around Khalistan and a Hindu nation is not just about politics. It's about identity, culture, and the very nature of a nation.